everybody. Welcome to day 919. On time, consistent, everyday paper stream, as per usual. Before we get into the paper reading, let's just work out some technical promo-related bullshit. We will connect to the chat, as I am not connected right now. All I have is a bunch of nonsense. So let's wait till that develops. Patience is a virtue. Here we are. That is the wrong thing. Where is he? There you are. The paper. Thank you. Okay, from what I can see, no one's here yet, so everything I just talked about does not matter. Do this, and oh, of course it doesn't go through. You know, I love Instagram. I love how they're, it's just, we have such advanced technology. We're in talks to develop carbon capture technology, and yet we still can't nail having a YouTube link sticker stay after I tell for it to stay on a promo story on technology, man. It's beautiful. Okay. Hello, Myra. And yes, I'm here. That's good. Okay, great. Sorry, I was assuming that people were absent because the stream is in a bit of a continuing transitional phase. Yes, calculated, I believe we have 81 days left for this iteration of the stream. And I have been continually developing. Also, it's good that each person in the chat remembers the ethnicity of everybody else, which is great. That shows that we're a nice, tight-knit community that cares. I also fucked up because this is the cream soda we're drinking with, and I did forget. It's interesting how I color-coded the color gold, and I can, because my head's not invisible, but that's kind of cool. It's mildly cool. It would look cooler if the stupid waffle balloon wasn't a waffle balloon, so it looks like shit, but whatever. Our theme for today is mutually assured destruction. Amidst our knowledge that we will all die one day, let us revel in day 919, because I assure you, no stream I'm doing will reach day 919 again. So appreciate this symmetrical number, just this stream in general, irrespective of the number. Hi, I missed you. Me too. I watched the 3rd season of your show. It's not as good as people say it is. It's weird. I keep forgetting that a kid's show is a kid's show. I'm more of an Invader Zim guy myself, but perhaps I've been watching the wrong episode. Hello, American man. I'm okay, and you? We have themes now. I assume you were talking to someone in chat, but I will answer your question anyways. My score for the day is a nice, solid 6.1. General exhaustion, lots of disappointments. Very interesting. Without giving too many details, I was able to attend my job accidentally, illegally, because there was a paperwork screw-up, and I was not able exactly to solidify my new schedule. So the fact I'm even here right now is kind of a showing a little bit of an imprint of the ridiculous blunder that, I will say everybody made collectively. It was a collaborative effort to fuck up the job paperwork. So I'm here. We're here by some miracle. In fact, the entire event of my job paperwork getting screwed up, there were so many opportunities for it easily to not happen. So the fact that we're even here right now as a result of all that is very unlikely. So let's harp on how lucky we are after I open this bottle. I think we got a bottle opener over here. Every month, a bottle opener in this house disappears. So I don't know what's up with that. But... oh, it says twist off. Okay, well, I don't read, so maybe that's it. All right, let's move this out. Oh, a small little sip, because this soda is just too damn good. Okay, let's go. Eat paper, already a step ahead of you. It occurred to me that you could appear in Guinness World Records for most paper consumed. We all live in our little bubble. I'm sure within our bubble, this seems impressive, but no, I used to read Ripley's Believe It or Not obsessively as a child, and there is a guy who ate an entire Bible. Guess how long the Bible is? It's long. It's over 1,000 pages, if I remember correctly. They made the font in this particular Bible quite big, so it did stretch over a long span of pages, and the guy would eat a page from the Bible a day, and he'd actually do something fun with it. He'd put it in his ham sandwich. So I do regret to inform all of you that it is not as special as it might seem. But to have it live streamed and for me to discuss pressing political events whilst doing it, that specific combination of things has not been done before relative to eating a sheet of paper a day. So Uh, let's see. I'm doing well, thanks. Is Guinness World Records named after the alcohol? That's a good question. I believe the Nobel Peace Prize was named after Alfred Nobel, who invented dynamite. And when there was a mistakenly published obituary of him because his brother died, but the idiots running, I guess, the local 1800s newspapers thought that he died, and they were so unfavorable of his reputation. A line from Alfred Nobel's obituary that was published prematurely said, "The merchant of death is dead." And I guess in 1800 speak, that is not a compliment. Maybe a couple of us now, a couple of us Joker edgelords at home would think that that's a cool thing. But Alfred Nobel was so ashamed at his legacy, he kind of had an Oppenheimer type moment. And when he died, he donated all of his remaining money, all of his dirty dynamite money, to charity. And he created the Nobel Prize to award to people to advance science to the next level. So maybe the people who made Guinness, maybe Joe Guinness was ashamed of his legacy as, I guess, making poison. This was during the Prohibition era. So let me look up Guinness World Records. I mean, what does Guinness even, like, Guinness it's an Irish thing, right? Guinness World Records. It's a British thing. Isn't Guinness an Irish thing? 1955, huh? This was past Prohibition. Well, I mean, I'm sure there was alcohol-related guilt. Let me move my square a little up. There we go. Well, I'm blocking the logo, aren't I? Well, that's fine. Maybe I can... No, honestly, it's better when it's a little bigger, actually. I like it like this because it makes it... Here we go. It's not the worst thing ever. Actually, it's better if I just move down here. There we go. Beautiful. Pro streamer here. Okay, until the Guinness Book of Records, yeah, they had a whole British parliamentary meeting on adding the word world in there. It's so pointless. Anyways, I'm not here to rag on Guinness World Records, the establishment, owned by the Jim Pattison Company. Yeah, okay. Yes, you're right. You are right. Look at that. Okay, apparently. So how did this happen, huh? After missing... Oh, this is a specific event. Okay, we got to read about this. Let me catch up on chat real quick, and let's get into the history here. Give me a second. I never thought of it like that, lol. I'm back to see the papier eating. Gotta use autocorrect. Spell check. Pink Google. Oh, yeah, I don't know how that default browser color happened. It's weird. Hello, Brian. Pretty good day today I had. Oh, I'm not going to put the word pretty in front of good for me. I'm just going to say it was good. A lot of hitches, but I think I'm getting through it, Weird feeling in my stomach. Had a couple of events today, and I'm feeling conflicted. Obviously, it's not good, but I'm not going to get into the specifics for maturity reasons. I'm such a good guy, and I'm so mature. I totally never make mistakes. So I'll just say, that feeling when everything is 100% honest, and we all have our own irrational emotional responses to things, and you kind of have a feeling of, man, was that too honest? That feels brutal. But here's the thing. I am abiding by the inevitability principle. I do agree that sometimes one must lie in order to succeed, but if you lie too much, then the whole thing will fall apart because the foundation of your maybe, relationship or success or dynamite company, to reference back to to Alfred Nobel, can sometimes be built on false foundation. I also think that a lot of it is a lack of confidence. If you lack confidence in yourself, regardless, I like this quote. I know the old people at Toastmasters could be a bit corny, but I agree with a lady named Pat R., who may have had some disagreements with me in the past, but she did say an excellent quote. Whether or not you say I can or I can't, you will prove yourself right later. So you choose whether you can or you can't say the right thing. I forgot about Mondo Man. He's a celebrity to me. Hey, where Mondo Man and Burger Man go? I didn't expect for any of you to show up because it's been like a week since I streamed. Can you, bugger off? Yeah, I know the mic is not available because I don't want to fucking connect it. I'm really trying to figure out a way to, stop my thing from trying to connect to... I gotta turn that setting off. I've gone through the settings on my computer to turn it off, but nothing has worked yet. I feel not tech savvy at all. It's like my nearly 60-year-old dad is better at this crap than me. Swaggy and Epic. That's right. SGG. Paper. Yep. Okay, hold on, madame. Patience is a virtue. Huh? Thank you for reminding me of my roots and what this whole thing really is all about. And Miss Triple G, I always show up. Me too. I've been showing up every day, especially yesterday. But I shouldn't continually feel ashamed about that. Okay, let's get back into the origin. So, on the 10th of November, 1951, Sir Hugh Beaver. Huge Beaver, that's his name? I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted. This is so... Okay, the managing director of the Guinness Breweries. I was talking about guilt over creating poison for the public to drink, but his name is Huge Beaver. He was probably bullied for years as a kid. This guy is fucked. No wonder he feels shame. But he went on a shooting party in the North Slob. These fucking names. North Slob. River Slaney. Amazingly, the River Slaney is the most normal name so far. Country Wexford, Ireland. Okay, it is an Irish thing. After missing a shot at a golden plover, he became involved in an argument over which was the fastest game bird in Europe, which is... Oh, it's an argument? This bird is faster. No, this bloody bird's bloody... The arguments people got into in the 50s, it really makes me wish I was back there, you know? As I remember the 50s, you know? People arguing about Israel or whatever. What's the fastest bird? The golden plover or the red grouse? That evening at Castlebridge House, he realized that it was impossible to confirm in reference books whether or not the golden plover was in fact Europe's fastest game bird. Beaver knew that there must have been numerous other questions debated nightly among the public, but there was no book in the world with which to settle arguments about records. Urethra, he realized then that a book supplying the answers to this sort of question might prove successful. That's how it fucking happened. Huge Beaver wanted to know what the fastest bird was and was disappointed that no dictionary, thesaurus, or British compendium had the answer, so he wanted a book with all the answers. That is pretty sweet, actually. It's a cool origin story. I am very glad I read that just now. Okay, eat the yummy paper. Hey, we're getting into important historical contexts for important things, and it was a real question asked. If it fascinates me, it should fascinate you. I don't give a fuck. Mondo Man here. I want think about how good it is. I'm kind of confused. I cannot lie. I'm trying to write along. Confused about what? We now know how the Guinness World Record book began. And yes, it is made by the guy who created the beer. But yeah, apparently it was not based off of alcohol guilt. It's not like, oh, I created poison for people to drink, therefore I'm evil and I gotta atone for my sin or something. No, it's just... They just wanted to confirm what the fastest European bird was and to shoot. So the Guinness World Records were formed off a love for making animals extinct. Of course, for fun and games. What's really cool about the controls to this, I don't know how many people exploit this, but I could literally ear rape anybody with sound at any point. Like, let me see if that actually... Excuse me, this is a technical test. So the Guinness World Records were formed off a love for making animals extinct. Of course, for fun and games. What's really cool about the controls to this, I don't know how many people exploit this, but I could literally ear rape anybody with sound at any point. Like, let me see if it actually... That's only funny to me. I'm sorry. All right. That was my mistake. That's stupid. All right. He manifested into existence. Hi, Mondo Man. No. And here's the thing. Mondo Man might be very vocal in his art and his production of art, but when it comes to being in a stream and mingling with other people on the internet, he's a silent listener, you know? And I think that's a true indicator of intelligence. After all, he was banned from Joe Rogan's podcast. True story, in fact. Joe Rogan personally blocked him because he's a lot more of a listener than a talker, you know? If Mondo Man went on the podcast, I guarantee you he would just sit and listen, and it would just be a Joe Rogan solo podcast, and Mondo Man would just leave. And then he would make an expose or something like that. It's just the silent kid in the back of class, you know? I definitely didn't take you for that when I saw your, I just baked a pie reel, but I do understand now that there is more to you than meets the surface. We are all onions. Also, fun little Mondo Man fun fact, he's Canadian. I didn't know that before. The Canadians are underrated. People just see Canadians as discount French people, but I disagree, man. No French person has ever made reels like Mondo has. All right, enough toe sucking. Let's get into it. Let's try to manifest Burger Man and Encock guy. I forgot who the Encock guy is. The person I want to come back is, oh, Jesus Christ, what's his name? Wow, I forgot his name. That's so unfortunate. That's really my fault. It's the guy with the catchphrases. His name's like Luke or something? Lance H78. Where's that guy? He only makes brief cameos now in my streams, but whenever he's there, it's always a welcome sight. Only paper. Thank you for reminding me. Let's get back on task. Let's go. Oh, yeah, right. To tie up what I was saying earlier. I don't know. I think I have been abiding by the inevitability principle. It's like, we've all been through situations where we've had conversations with people. Shit, almost destroyed my setup here. You hope for something, you know. I'm a bit of an expectation guy. I'm kind of a victim to my own expectations. And when things don't turn out identically how you want for it to be, you know, another person in the name of honesty tells you a bunch of things and goes, damn, I really don't think that this is going to work out. Or maybe there's signs, maybe there's never an explicit telling, but I'm just thinking, man, this road could be more rocky than I might think. And definitely, you know, in the last week or so, I've had like maybe 4 of those convos with separate people, and every time it happens, it was, I don't know, it's to me I have to remind myself, like, listen, all I've been doing, or attempting my best to do, is to, you know, act like my own person, and if that doesn't work, then I mean, honestly, no matter what, my expectations should be set reasonably low, and if there is an issue being taken with me just doing my thing, then it is what it is. But it's indeterminate. I think it's the uncertainty that kills me the most. Throughout these 4 to 5 situations with 4 to 5 different people, in which I, you know, there's that uncertainty principle, I definitely just go, you know, the fact that I don't know. It's like if I got a straight up, okay, yeah, let's call it off, or let's definitely go forth with it. I mean, it's just the uncertainty of the future, and that always exists. It's just when you get explicitly reminded of it, it's a little uneasy. But yeah, I just got out of one of those convos, and I'm just like, you know, there is a lot more imperfections than one might think, you know? It's like if you expect to be on a paper stream, and then whoever's doing the paper stream just doesn't do it. That'd be fucking lame. I'd kill whoever that was. Mondo Man's feeling base today. Me too. There's a certain reality show called Fish Tank, and every single time I've been going on there, I do feel like I am indulging in culture. There is no editing. Every single time someone shits on the floor, I am directly, you know, either responsible, or I am directly, it's like I'm there. It's like I can smell the shit, you know, seeping into the floorboards. Anyways, enough about that. There was an earthquake. No, don't worry. I hope this experience isn't too immersive. This isn't real. Also, if there was an earthquake, I would feel it. I don't know where you guys live. Actually, you're SpongeBob. You live under the sea, or you possibly just live in Europe or somewhere. A lot of my viewers come from Europe. You'd be surprised. I don't know where you live, SpongeBob, but very likely, if anything happens to you, I might be safe. So, I'm sorry. There's disparities in the world. Feel like I've been seen by a celebrity. Hi, Mondo Man. How are you? And then Mondo Man says, feeling based today. Okay, now I'm getting the full context of the conversation. Yeah, pretty chill stream. You know, to counter my last stream where I lowered the score after feeling bad, I want to make an adjustment. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you for listening to the kind of anal depths of my 6, and so we can reach an higher echelon of 6. Thank you. So, for any of those who are wondering, this is the current score. Feel free to drop your scores in chat alongside an explanation. Scores without explanations will result in permabans and nasty side-eye. Let me give you a sample. I'm still working on it. It's not very good right now. I'm figuring it out. I live in the USA. Where? Wyoming or somewhere? You don't need to drop specific coordinates, but if you felt an earthquake, I'm very curious as to how close it is. It's like the scene in Poltergeist where the dad tells the boy to count the seconds in between seeing the lightning and hearing the thunder. I want to know if I'm about to feel an earthquake, if it's traveling through the tectonic plates about to reach me right now. You can just say East Coast, West Coast, near you, I know you, or something. I'm actually your mom. I'm upstairs right now. You can say anything. Give me a general picture of where you are and where that earthquake is, because we're still like working on getting this house established. It's been a long and arduous road. It'd be really funny if we finally finish paying it off and then it just gets destroyed. If that happens, that'll make for a very entertaining paper stream. It'll be an outdoorsy stream of sorts. We're good. Every time I've been doing streams recently, I'm just looking at this and this. Everybody who I've been working with and talking to tell me that I'm hallucinating. Are the pixels on my computer screen lying to me? I objectively have my circadian rhythms fucked up right now. Moses is an 8 out of 10. My birthday party was on Sunday. 2 people from jazz class came over to jam. That was pretty cool. 2 people? Hey, a trio is sometimes all you need. And happy birthday to you, Moses. I gotta have I should have an applause gift or something. There's so many ideas for things that I gotta just like write down a list. You know what? Where's my phone? 4.7 filled with nervousness and existential dread for the days to come, but enjoying today. That's such a good quote. I mean, it's not like it's the most unique quote of all time, but it really does encapsulate the feeling of the week, I feel like, for most people our age. And happy late birthday to Moses. Speaking of right now, let's get on eating that paper right now. Here we go. There we go. Thank you for filling in the applause where I couldn't, so. Where's my notes app? Gonna delete chat for a split second here so I can actually write this down. This is in the name of improving the streams. Stream ideas. This is gonna be a big document, actually. I just wrote down applause thing. There you go. And there we go. All right, let's keep eating. Let's keep eating so we can end harmoniously. Thank you so much for being with us at the stream so far. I call this the baby steps stream because we're really just trying to do the bare minimum because clearly I have not been doing that recently. Why are you nervous for Myra? Oh, I see. I'm guessing you're asking Myra why she's nervous. Myra, feel free to answer that question however you so please. There we go. We're going to speed run the eating process. There we go. There we go. Very good. There we go. You ain't never seen paper get digested this fast like this before. Excuse me. If there is ever an eating competition about this, yeah, you best believe I can come in there, win free money. I have an ultrasound scan on Thursday. My doctor is under the belief that I either have cancer or a benign thing going on in my ribs. As long as you haven't been incited directly by me to eat any paper, and your parents promise me in written document form not to sue, you can disclose as much public information as you want right on here. We could eat paper together. Well, I mean, yeah, you could right now. Get your paper out, you know? Of course, only under the supervision of trained professionals. Shut up. It's so bad. Get out of here. I'm so tired. Like, Logic Pro's great. I'm glad we, spent $200 on it, but, like, get out of here. It's trying to automatically connect my phone as a microphone. I know when we were setting it up, there was an option to not do that. One of my biggest regrets in life. Two of my biggest regrets in life, enrolling in the wrong high school, and 2, allowing for that feature in Logic Pro to not be canceled and erased from my devices, because this is so annoying. Like, every 5 seconds I hear that stupid notification sound effect. I wonder if you can hear it in the stream. Okay. I eat the paper with you if I can move in with you. We have no room left. Also, we're currently getting our house cleaned out because there's been a small issue with microbes in the house. I don't want to infect anybody with any, spongiform encephalopathy chemicals or anything like that. So be careful. Also, if you get it in your mouth, it's fatal. It's undetectable, incurable, unsurvivable. So just don't mess around with those types of chemicals. I'd love to let you in, but once I open that door, you may shit your own intestines out and die. Careful. I thought it was my phone. Oh, I shall update next stream. Very good. Whenever the next stream is. Hopefully tomorrow. Shut the fuck up. It's so bad. Tired of those notifications. Get out of town. We will be clipping moments from each stream and displaying it at a little bit of a kind of a highlight reel from each stream. As short as these streams are, I believe each one has capability of at least 1 to 2 to maybe 5 or 10 highlights, each lasting about a minute long, so I can post it on my Instagram account, which is Brion Hello, BRION, and then hello, like the greeting, hello, the universal greeting. I've been to your house before and I'm still alive. That was actually directly before the spongiform encephalopathy microbes got scattered throughout the house. It might have been you. We're trying to track down who did it. If you pooped in the toilet, remember, Moses, you have to aim. Anyways, enough of pointing the blame finger. Let's finish eating the paper. There we go. Number 1, number 2, and the third and final piece of the last quadrant of the paper will be indigested shortly. Indigested will be normally digested shortly. I cannot fucking wait for a normal stream when all we do is talk. We talk, we explore the internet, we become web explorers. We look into shit. Maybe I'll finally gain a passion for video games and just play Sudoku or something. Then I communicate with chat. It'll take a little bit of time for you guys to get used to it. I will not be surprised if there's kind of a string of streams where no one shows up because of general apathy. Oh, he went from a unique paper eater to just playing Sudoku on his phone like the rest of them. But just know, I will always be here streaming in some form or another. And if you ever feel like me being missing for the last week has left a little hole in your heart, God forbid if it has, I will always be here. Feel free to come to my stream. Be it eating paper, doing something else, I will be paying attention. I will be looking at chat, and I will be responding to you. Because that is what this is all about, right? The toilet was already a hot mess when I walked in. Well, I know that you could be blackout at certain points. Perhaps there were multiple shits from a singular brown ass that day. Also, no, my dad also has a problem. It was probably him, to be perfectly honest. Also, encephalopathy can be genetically passed down, so that doesn't bode well for my diarrhea outburst recently. So thank you so much for watching Eating a Sheet of Paper a Day, day 919, Mutually Assured Destruction Edition. Given a nice feeling of existential doom to this stream. I feel like that's a really cool, trendy aesthetic. It's been missing recently. People are a little too optimistic these days. So, figured I'd return to the streaming series to kind of even the scales out. Put people in that dire mood. And I will see you tomorrow. 1 out of 10 milestone. Day 920. Thank you so much. Make sure to live, laugh, cry, and also not die. And until next time... This is goodbye. 3, 2, 1, end the stream.